Yo, what's good, YouTube? Masterpiece Beat here, as you all know. So, I just dropped my new template, the stems template. I call it the stems template because it actually carries the sound for you to use in terms of live performance and the whole sound. The whole template is everything you need as a music producer, arranger, or whatever you call yourself. Trust me, this can go on every side of music production, anything you want to do with it. So, yeah. So basically, the let me start by reviewing the sounds, and then we now get to creating with the sounds. Welcome to this channel. We give you the best. So let's go there. First of all, I started with this drip arpeggio. It's called drip arpeggio. Yeah, that is it. Let's play it on here. So it's literally like you hear this maybe transition to another part of a song or the beginning of a song, and then I have this, I call it master arpeggio. Yeah, it's it's really nice. And then the next one, which is the sweep, I call it smooth sweep. And then, as usual, the bell. The tubular bell is one of the bells everybody love using, and yes, I needed to add it to my template. So the next one was the risers. Yo. So this is it, and then I have the stacks. I call it the stacks because kind of like very soft down, you know. You can actually create with this template, and then I have the ground I call light ground because this ground is nice and I love it. So let's hear it. Yo, so and then I have this mastered lead scene. Yeah, this is actually a lead scene, and there's nothing there. Like I call it master scene lead. I mean, yeah, whatever you call it. So the next one is actually from my first template, the one I dropped. If you've not gotten it, go get it now because it's gonna help you too. Yeah. So I made this one dry because of transition and all those things. When you want to play and on arrangement, you want to do like okay, so there's this delay on it that keeps repeating over and over, more like not ping pong, but it's just a delay that I added to it to just keep the sound moving. And we're gonna do something with it, and you're gonna see a lot of it. So I call this solo scene because if you want to solo like maybe syncopation, yeah. And then I have this the one I call master synth octave. Yeah. So this one has a touch of just all about the reverb, and no more lows on it. The lows of like I did a chord on the low, so it's literally you using it. And then I have the analog part, Yeah, those of you that use montage and motif, if you've been looking for analog part, this is it. So yeah, that's it. And then after the analog part, I have the glide part, which is one of my favorite right now. Yo, so after that, then the soul bars. I call it the soul bars. Yeah. Yeah, so this is literally just giving you that feel, yeah. And then I have the deep bars. I call it the deep bars because come on, this bars is very deep. Yo, so this deep bars is more of like for uh the introduction of the song or maybe a syncopation. You can actually add this to cover up, you know. And I have the guitar. This guitar is actually you're not gonna find it anywhere, only on my template because this is actually like I built this from scratch from hardware. So you can use this for soloing, and you can actually use this for creating like maybe uh to solo, like joining with synth, and you're able to solo. So let me just try out something here. And you see what I'm talking about. So let's add it together with this. Listen to it. So the guitar is under, and you're literally hearing it, but it's because of the other octave scene is very loud. So, but you can control it whenever you want to try it. And then after the guitar, I call it the master guitar. Yeah, master Atmos guitar. I mean, and then the stacks. This one is like the stacks vocals. I mean to say. When you listen to Todd, yeah, Todolani and or other musicians' songs, you hear this kind of sounds there, and yeah, they really make sense for you to start. And then I have this simple loop creator. Yeah, I call it simple loop because it's more like for you to create loop. So yeah, and then I have the brass. So this brass is literal like it's literally one of the brass you want to find. If you check SMG's arrangement, you're gonna hear something like this too, guys. So if you be looking for that sound, you know, this is the sound. And then I have the GP bell, call it gospel bell. And one sweet thing about this bell is that it doesn't have a lot of sustain. It's just like timed. So when you play. It's just so it doesn't sustain that much, like and it works with your sustain pedal. If you want it to sustain more than that, you can do that. And then I have the flute. And then the bright, I call it the bright heavy stop. Yeah. Yo, you already know what you can create with this already, so I don't need to tell you. And then it's same thing here, and then the lead guitar. The guitar is just everything. And then I have this one. Maybe you want to create something like Hillsong, and you just want that feel. And then we have the organ. So yeah, that's it. And then I have the soft synth. The soft synth is more for soloing smooth songs. So yeah, that's that's what you're getting when you purchase this. And if you're new to my YouTube channel, subscribe and follow my next video because I'm gonna be dropping how I created something with this. And do well to let me know in the comment section what you want me to show you next. And don't forget I do tutorials on mixing and mastering. And if you want to learn more about mixing and mastering, go on my YouTube channel. There's a lot of materials there for you to learn. See you guys next time. I appreciate. One love.